All right, good morning, Barlow Brigade. Big Jim coming at you from the international headquarters of everything Barlow. Got something that I want to do for y'all today. Something I'm pretty well interested in. Something I did a lot of research here in the last couple of days, getting ready to do this video for y'all. And it involves some knives that are called Congress patterns. Um, the eye candy that I got for y'all today is this. It's actually a German Creek. Picked this up at Deep South Cutlery. I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. Got it from Brother Seth Bond down there. But this thing is, to me, is gorgeous. Now it's got your scales there, some kind of composite. But I mean, that's boy, it's just, to me, it's beautiful. I have it carried in this pocket. It's brand new, never been sharpened, never been carried. But it's what I call a large pattern. I don't think it's as big as a like a Case 99 pattern. I believe it is what the biggest one the Case has. But it's got a nice little deer on the shield right there. Got your two sheep foot blades and a pin blade and a coping blade. But to me, the reason I got it up there is because I like to give y'all some eye candy on every time I do one of these videos. So that's y'all's eye candy for today. All right, this is an open tag to Travis, the case guy. He has the members of Congress hashtag that he has put out, and I, in doing my research, I went and did a binge watch of his videos. I usually, like I say, I keep a clipboard with I put my thoughts that I have on the clipboard, and from I'll go over what patterns or what I'm going to do, and then I'll do a deep dive and do the research, and so I pretty much went on to Travis the Case Guy's web on his channel, and I didn't watch every video. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that, but I did watch quite a bit. I mean, he has some fine case knives. I understand the case collectors. I understand exactly what they, but I ain't got it like that. I'm a 68-year-old retired guy on a fixed income, and sometimes my passion is older Japanese knives, and you'll see an example of that here pretty quick. So, but anyway, let's get into it. The first thing I got here is a small half Congress, and this is a saber. Some of y'all know this is. I think this is the 678 pattern. They do make a 4-blade Congress. This is in Delrin, but this is a fine example. I mean, it has problems, but this knife was probably made either in the late 60s or the early 70s. It's got some very good carbon steel. And like I say, that it's a survivor. It's a knife, and I'll show you the issue on it when I here in just a second. But it has the pin blade and the sheep foot, and it's just a fine example of a Japanese knife. And this fits in my collection. I probably have 10 patterns left on the Delrin set of these Japanese saber brand knives. Now, the sheep foot, it's got the everything it's supposed to have. Got the good clothes, but the pen blade is weak. It doesn't have the, and it goes right into the wall, into the half stop, but it's weak. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not. I mean, see, you have to press it closed. So, but for a knife this age, it's an excellent example. And in my collection of this type of knife, it's a great thing. Okay, now this is my thing I need some help with. I don't know everything about everything, and I never have claim to. But I got this. Deep South has what they call the dungeon. It's a box where they put lesser brand knives, things that may be a little salty. If you may not know what I mean by that, but that means it came across the salt water, and this knife may be. I don't know, but and I'll give you the reason why. But this is a medium Congress, Delrin, nice jigging. I mean, it's a beautiful knife. I did a partial restoration on it. It was filthy, it was dirty, but I mean, I gave it the good sauna treatment, and it's got your two sheep foot blades, got your pin blade, and it's got the coping blade. But here's the problem I have with this knife. It's called Double X, and it says Double X sharp, and then there's nothing on any of the tang stamps. Not a name, not a number, not anything. The shield says Double X, but every time I put this into Google or say eBay or just put it in any of the websites, I even went to All About Pocket Knives. That just ain't nothing out there, guys. There's no information. So, Travis, if you know anything about this knife or this company, I mean, like I say, it may be made in PRC. I just don't know. And I'm not talking about Pearl River County, Mississippi. I'm talking about People's Republic of China. So that's probably where this is made. I mean, if I had the knife doctor look at it when he was down here at Trade Days, and that was his what he was leaning for. But it's a fine knife. I mean, it's got the snap. I mean, it's like I say, it's not your top of the line. It's not going to be your collector grade case knife by any means. And boy, let me tell you what. As I was doing my research, I saw where Brother Lanny over at Driver 38 Knives, he's a member of the Brotherhood. He, I don't know if I can get that thing out or not. Anyway, Brother Lanny did one yesterday on a collector club knife that was just awesome. But anyway, there's your case. Well, not case. It's a Double X Congress. I have no idea where it was made or who made it, but it's a great knife. Well, it does have a number. Look at there. I lied to myself. No, it just says Double X on the tang, and also it's got the Double X sharp on the. So I don't know. But anyway, it's an interesting pattern. Brother Lanny went into the detail about how the knife was like a gentleman's knife for sure, but he said that people that were of influence carried this type of knife. And some of the research I found was that it was used in the cotton fields. It was used in the tobacco fields. And at the time that was going on, these are also the folks that were in Congress because they were influential people, and they were the ones that got elected to go to Congress. And they, it seems, were carving up the furniture with these knives because when they got bored while they were waiting on stuff to happen, politics was kind of slow, especially in Washington. Even back then, in the late 1800s and stuff. I mean, that's what they did. So they had to start bringing in stuff for them to whittle because they were cutting up all the furniture. So to me, that's why this is called the Congress, because people of influence that had these knives and brought these knives with them. And the classic example is when Abraham Lincoln was killed, he had a 6-blade Congress in his pocket. And John Wilkes Booth, of course, had a dagger or a switchblade. Stiletto is what the story is. But anyway, being Abraham Lincoln I think he was from Kentucky, or I don't know. A piece of history, I guess I should probably look up. But he was from the Mid-South, and probably was a cotton farmer, maybe a tobacco farmer. I don't know that history. But that's the reason he had a Congress, was because he was a person of influence who got elected to be the president and had the knife there. So that's just my take on why it's called the Congress knife. Now, one piece of business here, and I may be reaching when I come with this, but the reason I want to do this is because when I was going through Brother Travis's thing, his playlist, he pulled out a knife in his. He has a series where he tries new knives and stuff like that. Well, he brought out a Rough Rider, and the thing was a piece. And a piece of crap is what it was, and I admit that. And I'm a Rough Rider guy. I'm a big time Rough Rider guy because they're knives that I can afford. The one he brought out was loose in the box. It had problem with the half stop. It had problem with. It looked like it was separating. I just really don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I just don't know. But anyway, here is what I want to show Brother Travis. This is, and it goes with the theme. This is a Senator, and it's from the same series, the Appaloosa Bone. Now this one is solid as a rock. There's not a crack. There's not a space. There's nothing wrong with it. The blades are all perfect. There's no wobble. There's no nothing. It's just, this is what the knife he got should have been. Now, I have several of these. I have the doctor's knife. I have the easy open jack, and I have the well, there's one other I can't call it right off bat. But all of them have been perfect. And if anybody ever buys a Rough Rider knife from SMKW and it's wrong, all you got to do is call them. I can promise you that they will send you another one straight out. The one that I got one time that had issues, they sent me another one. I had it in 4 days. I took the other one and beat it with a rubber mallet and got the crack to close up and gave it away to a friend of mine. So that's my take on the Rough Rider Appaloosa Bone. And just so everybody will see, let's do a little sound check on this. This is a Warncliffe. And then you get your main blade, which is, I call it a spear point. Goes right into the full open, goes right back to the half stop. This is what you should have got, Travis. This thing is a beast. So I don't know if I can get this thing. This blade right here is hard to get open. I got it. And then this one, it's not too bad. But anyway, there's my take on the Congress, guys. Maybe long-winded, maybe I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but this old man is infatuated with this. I'll probably get some more. Matter of fact, I have a couple more, but they're Frost, from the middle 70s, late 70s. They're all good knives. Matter of fact, up in my bolster blend coffee, where I dyed the scales with coffee, I did a large Congress. It's larger than this one, and it turned out great. Okay, guys, that's all I know. Travis, y'all go look at Travis the Case Guy. He's got it going on over there. And Mr. Lanny at Driver 38 is just he seems to be like me. does thorough research on what he's going to say and what he's going to do. He seems to be a really great guy. He's one of those, well, both of these guys, I just, someday I hope, of course I don't travel much, but someday I hope that I can reach out and shake hands with both of these guys. All right, knife guys, Barlow Brigade. I enjoyed talking with y'all earlier this morning. Y'all have a great day.